All right, our next presentation is Faye Wong. She's a PhD candidate graduating this summer with Dr. James Fleet in the Department of Nutrition Science and the College of Health and Human Sciences, and will become a research fellow at the University of Michigan right after graduation. Some interesting things to note about Faye is that she used to major in veterinary medicine back in China and dreamed of working with pandas and dolphins. But she eventually ended up working with mice for almost 10 years. And even though mice are part of her daily life, she's still scared of them outside of the lab. Her favorite new sport activity is bouldering. She likes reading books about history and watching documentaries. She also likes traveling and wants to visit all the beautiful castles around the world. Her next destination is Prague Castle in the Czech Republic. I'm going to join you there. Her favorite city in the US is Las Vegas, and that's because she recently got married there. Faye will now present her 3-minute talk entitled Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin for a healthy gut.
On a sunny summer day, before I go out, the last thing I will do is to put on some sunscreen. I believe that many of you are doing the same thing, just like me. And yes, we're preventing skin cancer. But did you know that when we decide to stay away from the sunlight, we're also increasing the risk of other diseases? Why? It's because of vitamin D. Vitamin D is not like other vitamins which we can easily acquire from food. Instead, it is a hormone that is mainly synthesized from our skin under sun exposure. Many of you may know that vitamin D is so important for bone health, but what else can it do? Research shows that vitamin D can do so many good things to our body. For example, preventing colon cancer, breast cancer, regulating heart function, immune function, and others. My thesis work is mainly focusing on those 1.5 million people in the US who suffer from gut inflammation. And I asked the question, can vitamin D prevent the inflammation in the gut? To answer this question, I choose to use mouse model in which the gut inflammation can be induced rapidly. And by controlling the amount of vitamin D entering the body, I found that mice with high vitamin D levels are less likely to develop gut inflammation. This is quite encouraging, but science won't stop here. So I asked the further question, what is the mechanism? As what we know, the gut inflammation can be induced by 2 triggers. One is damaged gut cell. The other is altered immune cell function. To test the independent role of vitamin D to each cell types, I used a special animal model which allowed me to selectively turn on or off the vitamin D gene in either of the cells. And my research for the first time demonstrated that vitamin D can not only protect gut cell-mediated barrier function, but can also regulate the immune cell response in the gut. Since the current treatment strategy on gut inflammation has only been focusing on one or the other cell types, and therefore the outcome has not been satisfied. By demonstrating the dual role of vitamin D on 2 cell types, my research raised up the new hope to fight against gut inflammation in a more effective and economical way. At the end, I have a free piece of advice for everybody. Don't be afraid going out to the sunlight. Protect your face, expose your arms and legs. 15 minutes of sun exposure will give you a good amount of vitamin D that will not cause skin cancer, but will give your gut some protection. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. I hope you had wonderful cookies. We spent time counting ballots. And it was hard this year. Man, you guys are great. I have learned so much. I really enjoyed it. I think let's give them all a round of applause because they were awesome tonight. We have to narrow it to 3. One of the things we have in the graduate school is this plaque that will be there forever, so you can bring your grandchildren and say, see, I won, whatever. I was the People's Choice Award. That will be hanging in there. We'll add your names onto the the big main plaque for the grad school in there. The awards for these, our first place gets $500, our second place gets $250, and our People's Choice gets $250. So those of you that win, I will need to get with you at some point to get forms filled out so that you can get your money. That's really critical. The other thing of note is that we have plaques for our winners, and I will need them back too to get your name engraved, because right now they're blank. And and to prove that you have it in 10 years, you want to be able to have your name on the plaque. So we'll go ahead and get those back. So the first award I'd like to announce is our People's Choice Award. I can tell you it came down to a tie between that, and then the judges had to decide how they were going to negotiate between People's Choice, First Choice, and Second Choice. So let me go ahead and just announce our People's Choice is Heather Paisley, Growing Sustainability in Africa. Congratulations. There you go. Our runner-up this year is Faye Wang, Vitamin D, the Sunshine Vitamin.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And our first place winner of the 2016 3-minute thesis competition is Joy T. Roy. Breast cancer in me, thank you. And this is a story of persistence, because Joy T was one of our contestants last year, did not place. So keep coming back, keep trying. You have a chance of succeeding. Let's give them all a round of applause. Let's thank them for their great effort. Appreciate it. So they're going to stick around for some pictures. You're welcome to stick around too and congratulate and talk with them after we get their pictures. We appreciate you all coming tonight. Please spread the word. I think this is one of the best kept secrets that we have in the graduate school about how wonderful the work is that our students are doing and what wonderful quality that they have. I will tell you, for the next year, I will be talking about all 11 of these talks and telling people what I learned about them, and hopefully you will too, and invite friends and family to come back and colleagues. All right? Thank you so much. Let's give them all one more round of applause.